Mizuno haven't always been at the front of the pack when it comes to lightweight speed releases, but since the launch of the Morelia Neo in 2012, the Japanese brand have at least proven that they can deliver top performing boots at low points in weight. Looking to hammer that point home even further is the new Mizuno Basara, a 175-gram cleat that's designed to offer up more than just straight line speed. With a name taken from the Japanese word for savage, the Basara is specifically designed to use a player's natural energy and the biomechanics of the foot to create more aggressive acceleration and agility via traction. So, how does Mizuno's latest speed boot make this all possible? Well, that's where things get pretty interesting. To start with, a unique D-flex groove radiates from under the arch of the foot. This allows the boot to twist in ways a traditional sole plate would never allow. Designed to move in a way that almost mimics the motion of twisting out a wet towel, think about Mizuno's new technology like this. A bare foot will always seek to get the most surface area onto a surface for grip. The Basara's more flexible plate makes this possible in a boot too, by allowing the forefoot more freedom of movement. And in the interests of player safety, Mizuno have also enforced under the lateral midfoot and heel in the firm black plastic that you can see, guaranteeing the boot will only bend in the same direction as the foot, thus decreasing the risk of injury. The stud placement on the Mizuno Basara also follows the same ethos, with a heavy emphasis on forefoot traction, and the twin stud heel assuming that players who opt for the Basara spend little time on their heels. Building from the sole up, Mizuno have also developed a zero glide heel liner that acts like a synthetic suede. This material locks the foot down even further by increasing friction more than a traditional suede liner for effective energy transfer between foot and boot. Even better, Mizuno have extended this tech to the sock liner too, which comes in two flavours, a default lightweight model and a more plush, less perforated comfort edition. But the Basara doesn't stop its mission for speed and agility under the foot. The upper is very much a part of that design. Made from a prime skin synthetic, though a K-leather model is available, the upper on the Mizuno Basara is a single piece for comfort, micro-thin for ball control, and probably the sleekest looking boot to come out of the Mizuno factory since just about forever. It also houses a secret weapon. The window you see under the collar shows off the R fibre under the prime skin. This secondary layer feels like nothing to the touch, little more than a mesh lining. However, Mizuno say that this in-house development is incredibly strong and reduces excess stretching by absorbing some of the force created by the foot when it pushes against the upper. This locks the foot in place when turning and sprinting. Think of it like a seatbelt that ensures your foot is always locked in for an optimum energy transfer. Mizuno's dedication to this notion of creating more than just a speed boot is admirable, and knocks previous lightweight efforts like the Wave Ghost and Supersonic Wave into a cropped hat in terms of creating something that looks fast in the hand and feels even faster on the foot. But if you want to see how it performs, you'll just have to hang on for the review. But in the meantime, you can always hit up Footy-Boots.com or our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Google Plus pages where you can get daily boot news on the hypest releases.